Hello and welcome to The Clear Interview, an interactive program designed to engage personalities from all walks of life, where they open up on who they are and what they are doing to positively impact the world. My name is Idris Kasumu. We go on this quick break, and when we come back, you will be meeting my guests and we'll get talking. Please don't go away. Welcome back, and glad to know you're still here with us. On the program today, I have with me the Managing Director of Gibeon and Ajalon, Omoba Deji Doherty. It's an honor to have you here with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, we'll begin this way. Who exactly is Omoba Deji Doherty?
All right, thank you. My name is Omoba Deji Doherty. I am an entrepreneur, and I'm into real estate development right now. I've been in the IT industry for a very long time, and I'm a serious Nigerian.
It's less than 30 days to the 2023 general elections in Nigeria, and as a professional who also have a stake in politics, what's your observation of the political atmosphere so far, vis-a-vis the umpire, the players, and the spectators as well?
Yeah, you see, as soon as the campaign was let loose for the aspirants to go out and talk to the people, I have been saying it, and I keep saying it. The involvement of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself in the arena right now, we've been seeing him coming to campaign for people, coming to sell his candidates and all of that. But this time around, he's selling himself. And I'd always tell everybody that he is going to change the meaning of election in Nigeria. As well as, I'm sure, by the time he becomes a president, he's also going to redefine what presidency is about in Nigeria. And that is what you're seeing. People are not finding it easy contending with the way he's selling himself right now. And that's why you're getting a whole lot of people coming out to fight the technical issues being discussed right now. And we shouldn't be surprised. It's the seriousness of the man that is involved. That's the seriousness of the man that is involved. Some days ago, Senator Oluremi Tinubu was in Imo State talking to women. We haven't had all of this before. So where Nigeria is experiencing what politics that is going to come in the future, what it will be like. So, I'm not surprised. I'm very, very impressed with the happenings right now. And I'm sure by the 25th of February, when people file out for election, a lot of people will be surprised that at the level of peace that the election will be conducted with, because INEC has done very, very well. INEC has done very, very well. The security agencies will not have so much work to do, because this time around, Nigerians know where they're going to. They know what they want now. They're picking among the candidates who they should go with. And so whatever we're seeing right now is the true reflection of the system of today. That's what is happening.
In the year 2019, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, registered 84 million voters. But there was serious apathy from the results released by the electoral body for that year. As at August 2022, INEC released a total of 96.3 million registered voters. Do you foresee another apathy this year, considering the rate of PVC collection so far?
You see, in the past, we've not been able to give Nigerians what they want. We've not been able to push the right candidates out. This time around, we're having, high-level candidates, and of them, people are seriously looking at, deeply into it. Who am I going with? Who am I going with? it has even gone beyond partisanship. It has gone beyond this is my party, that is not my party. Do you understand? People are looking at individuals. And so I am not expecting apathy from any corner. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting a situation where counting will become a major issue because of the volume of people that will come out. Because right now, nobody wants to be left behind. People now want to say, we have chosen who we want. They don't want to, nobody wants to say, it's you people that voted now, which has always been it. It's you people that voted this. No, 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 no. Everybody wants to do what they need to do so that by the time the results turn out, we'll all accept it and we'll go forward into what we desire. So I'm not expecting apathy in any form. The percentage, I'm expecting a situation where we'll get up to 75% of the people coming out to vote. INEC will have to contend with very serious counting. And they're ready. I can tell you categorically that they're ready.
From the released figure, the Northwest, which comprises of 7 states, as well as the Southwest, lead in terms of registered voters. Which region do you think the presidential election will be won?
I can tell you with all sincerity, it's going to cut across board. It's going to cut across board because it's such that the leading contender is having a general, I'll call it global acceptance. Everywhere you find him is accepted. There is no contending it. He is accepted everywhere. But to say that chunk of his vote will be coming from the Southwest, you won't be making mistakes. But even in the Northwest, he's going to have serious votes. The acceptance at that, it's only in the Southeast that I see people struggling to almost come to par in the Southeast. But even in the South, in the Northwest, in the Northeast, even in the North Central, in fact, you'll be marveled. You know, we're going to see results in the replica of what happened during the MKO's government. You know, we saw a man that everybody accepted. There was no arguing about the acceptance. Everybody have a feeling. They could feel easiness in his acceptability. No, this is definitely the man that will take us out of this situation that we're in now, or take us forward, or redefine our system. And so the acceptability cuts across the entire nation. Yes, because we have more numbers in the Southwest and the Northwest, yes, we definitely will have more numbers from those areas, but it will go across board. In terms of percentage, I see an up 50% across board. So by the time the election is done, by the 25th, by the 26th of February, results would have been announced. Some people say we expect rerun. I mean, there's no rerun in this. There's no rerun in this. If there's going to be rerun, we would have seen it. There's no rerun. It's obvious that victory is going to come immediately after election, and it sure will be accepted.
In spite of provisions in the Electoral Act of 2022 prescribing various punishments for campaign of calumny, various political parties and their supporters still indulge in it. What do you have to say on abusive campaigns?
You see, for the majority of those who do campaign of calumny, attacking personality and all of that, it's unfortunate. I see situations where they are not able to accept within themselves the defeat that is looming. They're struggling between physical attack and what's on social medias and all of that. That is the problem that we're having. But you see, all of that I see a situation where we will have to manage it. It will come to an end. They can't stop it. We'll have to continue to manage it. Those who are matured will hear them and laugh at them. My candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will always tell you, he has the heart to forgive you. He doesn't care what you have said. He's looking at the end of the road. Will I be able to take my people through the Red Sea? That is his focus, and that's where he's looking at. Every other person that is saying all sort of things, they're saying this, they're saying that, well, he leaves them by the way. If you have anything against him, you go to the court or you get the EFCC. This is a man that has been, attacked by the EFCC. They've investigated him. I personally know how far back EFCC has been investigating him. Even his investment in Airtel on behalf of Lagos State, he was investigated on it. And they found out that at the end of the day, that the man actually did a good job for Lagos. Nobody knew where he was making money to run Lagos when General Obasanjo held back the funds of Lagos. He didn't plant money anywhere. He was investing the little Lagos had in different businesses and making so much money, and every other person out there is wondering what is happening. And that's where they're making mistakes. He's used to these things, so that they're talking means nothing to him. But at that point, I like to add something that will actually interest Nigerians. I see a situation where our social media is better managed during his government. We're going to have a better social media because we should be able to trace words that people say to them. When you know that if you say a thing on social media, it can get back to you, you will not say rubbish, you will not say untrue things and put out there for people to say. And this happens only in Nigeria. Even in ordinary Cotonou here, you don't just talk on social media. You will be made to come out and defend it. But in Nigeria, our social media space is open. People just talk and go back to their bedroom and nothing happens. All of that will be worked on, I'm sure of it.
How well do you think political parties should manage voters who, as we speak, are yet to decide where their vote will go or who they are going to vote for?
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, that's a problem. If I were in a party trying to campaign against Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I won't get involved in campaigns of calumny. I won't even look at this person at all. I will pick programs that are better than his program. Every day the man is talking, he's ditching out great things ahead. Great things ahead that he's going to do. And you are busy saying that his knee cannot carry him. You are busy saying that his agbada is wet. You keep doing that and nobody listens to you because people just see you as a man that's got nothing. All you need to do is to look for programs that you can do. If you don't have it, get real people who can tell you what you can do, what Nigerians want to hear. How do you intend to give us power? 24 hours power. I'm sure if anybody today says that, oh, Nigerians, don't worry, in 4 years, I cannot give you 24 hours power, but I'm going to do this, and this, and give you 12 hours power, people will listen to him. Because if for a show of 12 hours power, it means that half of our problem is gone on power. But they're not doing that. They're looking at his shoes are bent. His shoes does not work well. He's working, wasting their time on personality. Parties need to put on the thinking cap if they still have time anyway, because I see they've wasted the better part of their campaign period. And what is left right now is too little. The man has taken all the people that are going to vote with him. And I don't know how they're going to convince any other person, because when you have created an impression, the world says first impression matters. It is difficult to get back to them to start convincing them that, oh, the first thing I said is not very correct. Let's look at it this way. Who will listen to you? I won't listen to you. when I have a man that has already told me what I need, and there are replicas, there's samples of him having done it before. The power electricity in Lagos would have been resolved by now by Aaron, if not for the federal government's might that came on us at that time and didn't allow it to fly. Power problem would have become a thing of the past in Lagos. And then knowing that in my mind, I will now go to somebody that does not have anything to show me that you're capable of doing. How will that happen?
What's your message for political party members who question the affiliation of professionals in politics? Some see it as disloyalty, to parties in power.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's actually a very critical aspect of it. A lot of us are in business, but being in business does not mean you can't be partisan, because you can't be benefiting from a system and you don't contribute to it. And if you contribute to the system that you're benefiting from, you haven't done anything wrong. But it's also very important for those who are professional politicians, who doesn't have any other thing to do outside politics, to always forgive professionals when they see them thinking they are, cohabiting with the opposition. They need to understand that because of the business you're doing, there might be need for you to have something to do with people in the opposition. Not deep things. Yes, it is dangerous for you to feed someone who is competing with you, but at the same time, you might not be too sure of what is bringing them together. That is very important. You see Dangote affiliating with Atiku today, and then you say, oh no, we're giving him all of this, giving him all of that, and then he's still talking to this. By so doing, you're doing a lot of damages to the system, because the man is planting future generations on the ground. He's investing his money, his time, his everything into building a system that works. He's not a politician. And then you're not letting him breathe because you see him with the opposition. Things like that they're not really the best. Professionals don't have more than one vote. It is not for a professional to go and help canvass for vote for the politicians. That's why there are core politicians. And then the professionals are to back them up. For instance, I do a lot of things like this. Souvenirs, materials for the politicians to use for their campaigns. And then it's not for you to now say that because you're seeing one thing that I get involved in, and then you now decide that, no, this man is not supporting us. For God's sake, we need to be forgiving when things like that come up. You need to consider that sometimes we might just go a little bit to the left. It allows you to balance everything. At the end of the day, we know where our benefit is coming from, and then we know what to do with it. I think that's what I'll advise them.
What's your final word as we count down to the 2023 general elections?
I'll just ask Nigerians to remain focused. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not going to let us down. I am very, very sure of that. He's not going to let us down. And we need to also bring in those other ones like the governor, members of the House of Rep, members of the House of Assembly, who will help at their various levels. They will help to make his activities to come, down to the grassroots. Because if we don't walk down the line that way, we're just going to create confusion and problems for ourselves. If you don't have the same party structure all the way down, we're lucky in Lagos State. It's an APC state, and it's very obvious for us that Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu is going to come back. Lagosians are very impressed with him. But at the same time, we need those in the House of Rep, those in the House of Assembly. We need to vote for them. Come 2023, February 25, I beg Nigerians, and March 11, I beg Lagosians, please, let's do APC. Let's vote for them and be sure the next 4 years, I mean, the sky will be the limit for all of us. Thank you very much.
And that's a wrap for now on The Clear Interview. Thanks for joining us today, and do stay tuned for more. My name is Idris Kasumutel. I come your way again next time. Bye for now.